Welcome to Norman, Oklahoma, and the heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams. Two teams colliding early in the season. One team will make a strong statement about the season ahead. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler. Here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Welcome to Norman, Oklahoma, and the heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Sooners will kick this away to start us off. Today. Now they'll run it on the toss. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Can he get there on the ground? And it works. The first down to the 35.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Mustangs will have first and 10 here. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Contreras. They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
They'll toss it to the right side.
What positive yards there on first and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Ball handed off. And the Mustangs are on the move here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On first and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Past the 40.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, second and 9.
In an era that we live in right now, everyone wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not fit in the first down yardage. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Receivers come to the line to run the hurry up. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Solid tackle to be able to get him down. Second down and goal upcoming. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They'll try to add the lead now to 3-2. good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return decides to see a fair catch. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ponies.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Sooners offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, when somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. And looking for a big play here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Defense, here's the throw, deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big game.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on 4th down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Second and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. Force out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. First down and goal.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And a throw for it on 3rd and goal. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They'll try to add the lead now on the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. Return man decides to signal for their catch. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. The pocket breaking down. It is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The defense joins the party with a pick 6.
What a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
Here's the fair catch by the return man. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him, he's sacked.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
We got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. On the move, looking deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Off target and incomplete. The Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to throw yet again. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. It's a toss to the left side. He stopped him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Toss play. Back heads to his right. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and it's a fumble. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And we're able to tackle on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. We'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He's going to take off.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. It would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. And the Mustangs looking to run some tempo here. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's picked off again. The fourth for this QB today.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
The Sooners offense is back on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Important second down play coming up.
Here we go.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, they're going to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's a toss play to the right. Jukes to get the lead. Well down, but broke the tackle and produce a solid gain there. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Clear movement before the snap. That'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down. This drive keeps going.
The defense has got to be kicking themselves. Fourth down and long, and they give up a big play over the top for a conversion. Oh, that one hurt.
Looking to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Finally got to try the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now is able to get set to send this one away. Turner decides to fair catch this. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain, not enough for the first down. The Mustangs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to pass here on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. And the Mustangs will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He's going for a big play downfield. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
We see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Well, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. He goes out of bounds. That's a good effort, but he faked the AT. He fails.
SMU 13.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field.
Let's go. Here we go, Jack.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Sooners push it to the line. Run the hurry up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The pass ball is incomplete. Tries to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on his quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, that's going to cost you.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll get the first-time yards and finally bring him down. And the Sooners are in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays.
6-9-1, Gators score.
They're going to run it. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
On the set.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure. The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And to bring this out a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Obvious call. Going our way, baby.
Seriously, what's that?
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. And the tailback's got it again. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today, receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's made on the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion makes it second down. Heading left after the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down mark, inches away from it.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? They'll try to run for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his man, has the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a fourth down conversion with that pass.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before the stop.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So can they keep the drive going or have to settle for 3? And third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This one is getting ugly. And they connect again. That's just been an unstoppable pitch and catch combination all game.
This receiver's been making this defense look silly, Chris, the entire game. He has multiple touchdowns so far. This shows you that whatever the game plan was to slow him down, flat out it hasn't worked.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. the play fake on first down. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
On the set.
Second down play coming up.
42 Spider.
Here's the toss play now. Running to the right. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Get set. Get set.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but brings up a 4th down. The Mustangs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Trying for a 4th down completion. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? He's found some room at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. And the Mustangs looking to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And here comes a deep shot. What a diving catch way downfield. Big game.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball's thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
Tuna.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the beatdown continues. That's another strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front giving him enough time to throw.
Automatic, PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And the fair catch, signal will take it. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Makes the grab. It's Guerrero. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Catch made down inside the 15. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, SMU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here.
Easy.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he gets into the end zone to make the score look slightly more respectable. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position. They were dialed in and pounced on the football.
On the
And the
double.
Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll try the right here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Fire. Get hot. Ready.
Give it to the back again. And what a brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards.
Ready.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. There's a shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
On the ready.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9.
Here we go. All right, offense. Keep pushing the ball downfield. Griffin.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before Feiner being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Ready.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30.
Easy.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Tackle made on the return, but Taylor sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Finds the receiver wide open. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the route is on. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense. Padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into the 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the PAT is good.
SMU 21.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to see what player catch. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. The Mustangs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The freshman making an impact play there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And the Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he gets into the end zone to make the score look slightly more respectable. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Toss play to the outside. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
On the double.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Ringo. Ringo. Cut it. Cut it. Logger. Logger. Squirrel.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Okay, ready?
Now it's 2nd down here.
Clear. 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 Clear.
The linebacker shifting around now.
Lizzie. Lizzie. Ready?
Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, the football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Lets it go under heavy pressure, takes a shot. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Mustangs. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered that. That's one of the toughest things to do, is to recover that onside kick. But perfect timing here. That ball went up into the air, and the kicking unit got on top of it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The Mustangs will come to the line to run the hurry up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He finds the running back in the front. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
What if they got cooked up with this 2-point conversion attempt? Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Offense is back on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Hey, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Extending the play now. And he reached the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Oklahoma. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Now here comes the point after attempt. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that ball.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
This one will be fair caught. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pressure is coming. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. He's back to throw again on second down. This time it's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. The sack on first down. It's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. Your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Okay, ready?
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Easy.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's complete. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. Throws it to the right. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Ponies. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, everybody wants to talk about the quarterback and the receiver after a touchdown like that. Instead, you know where I'm going, Chris. The offensive line. My gosh, how long did he have back there? 4, maybe 5 seconds to be able to read the defense and then find his receiver for the touchdown.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion.
Easy.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he makes it in. The 2-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. A really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses,